What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Level 11. Today, I'm doing something a little different. We're going to do a tier list of all the Zelda games. Well, to clarify, all of the mainline Zelda games. I could have looked for a list that didn't include titles like Hyrule Warriors or Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, but, I'm just going to leave them alone, honestly, and just go with what I end up going with. So, let's see. I will also say, um, this haven't played one. I'm gonna change that to F tier. Well, no, here's what we're gonna do. There we go. Alright, let's get started. I guess I'll just go with what the order is to kinda, I don't know, keep things fun. Twilight Princess. I'm thinking high B, low A. I'm gonna stick with B for now. No, I'll go with A. We'll go with A. Alright, let's rip a band-aid off, why don't we? Ocarina of Time, double S, that was easy. Link's Awakening. Now, I double-checked to make sure. This is also Link's Awakening, so we got two versions of Link's Awakening. We're gonna go with the one that I've actually completed. I've played them both. I got about halfway through the original, or at least the deluxe Game Boy Color version of the original, but I've beaten this one. So we'll put this one here. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Hyrule Warriors. Oh yeah, there's not a haven't played, so I'm just going to leave it all the way down here with Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Now, I have played Hyrule Warriors, but I have not played Age of Calamity, to clarify. It's like, I've played Hyrule Warriors. But we're just going to move on. Majora's Mask. Oh boy, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to put this in S tier. Like, I love it. It's great. But it's not Ocarina of Time great. Okay, we're just gonna move on. Skyward Sword. B tier below Link's Awakening. Yeah. Yeah. Phantom Hourglass. Let's see. How about... I think between these two is okay. Yeah. Alright, Link to the Past. S tier. Below Majora's Mask for me, but yes, S tier. Alright, Triforce Heroes. If anything's going in D tier, it's Triforce Heroes. Sorry guys, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oracle of Seasons. We're putting Skyward Sword in C tier, and Oracle of Seasons goes into the bottom of B tier. You know what? No, top of C tier. I'm a little torn here. Alright, well that's going to be moved around a little bit. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, this is interesting. Wait a sec, we have two Skyward Swords? Well, I guess I'll just go, wait. Which one is, I think this is the HD one, so I'm going to go with this one. Because I played it on the Wii, not on the Switch. Anyway, Tears of the Kingdom. Let's see, and where is... Link's Awakening? Well, we're going to leave that down there. Okay. Tears of the Kingdom. A. This one feels weird. Because there's a lot that I really don't like about the game. I don't like that they used the same overworld as Breath of the Wild. That kind of makes me a sad panda. I don't like it. I really hope Nintendo never does that again. Now, here's the thing. It's different with A Link to the Past and A Link Between Worlds. But, my god, dude. Do not do that with an open world Zelda ever again. Please. If you do it again, I'm skipping it. I'm not gonna buy it. It's not worth full price. In fact, upping the full price to fucking do that shit. Anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting. I like Tears of the Kingdom enough. It's still an open world Zelda, and that alone puts it above Twilight Princess by default for me personally. I love my Ocarina of Time, but I also like, you know, I like a big open world Zelda, you know. Minish Cap, let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that sounds right. Alright, now this is clearly another HD fucking shit fuck. Sorry for the swearing, but also not really. Actually, I think that's the original Wind Waker. Let's get the remaster out down here. I'm only doing, like, the mainline entries. I'm not doing any remasters or anything. Unless it's the one that I actually played. And beat. So, no Ocarina of Time. Yeah, this is a list compiled of original games only. I can do a separate tier list for the remasters and remakes if I want, but I don't, so I won't. But anyway, we're going to move on. Oracle of Ages. Sorry guys, I don't like the Oracle games super duper much. I had Oracle of Ages as a kid, and that shit was so frustrating. You know how long it took me to beat Oracle of Ages? Like 20 years or so. And look, Seasons is just a much more fun game in my opinion. Seasons was the second one I played also, and I got that bonus content out of Seasons, and, you know, Seasons didn't make me fucking not want to... I don't know. I didn't like Ages. Ages made me mad. I'm gonna move on though. The original. Yeah. Yep. I think, I mean, I really do love the original. And I also like, you know, I think it really deserves a little more respect. I love A Link to the Past, don't get me wrong, but the original, man, you know, save files. Save files. That's not a small thing to be adding to gaming as a whole. Save files are, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. Z-targeting, 3D combat, I mean, just targeting in general is a huge deal. Save files are a huge deal. Like, an open world adventure is a huge deal. These were all things that this game did, and it deserves its respect in my opinion. Alright, we're gonna move on to, well, let's see. Okay, so this is Four Swords. Not Four Swords Adventures, just Four Swords. It's fun for what it is, but it's mostly only fun if it's multiplayer. I beat it single player, because they made it available for the 3DS, but only for the people who actually had a 3DS at the time, and they never made it available again later on. And so I was only able to play it single player, because by the time all my friends had 3DSs, they fucking took this shit off the, they made it unavailable. So, yeah, I don't really like that one very much. And it's really short, you know? It's super fucking brief, like, holy cow. Anyway, we're just gonna move on. A Link Between Worlds. I mean, it's bottom of A tier or top of S tier, you know? I'll just leave it there for now. I don't know what to say about that. It's just, it's a great game. Yeah, you know, it's a little underrated, but I mean, the 3DS was an awesome system, man, and having this available for it was nice. Definitely makes up for this fucker. Triforce Heroes, but we're gonna move on to Wind Waker. Here's our next double S'er. I fucking love Wind Waker. Wind Waker's my jam. I love Wind Waker. Zelda Ocarina of Time and Zelda Wind Waker as a pair, those are two of the, like, I mean, those are definitely the two winners. And then the original. This is all that's making it into the double S tier. I can say that for sure. And, you know, on that note, let's get Breath of the Wild. Squeeze them in right there. No, wait, right there. Yeah. So I never had a Super Nintendo growing up. I gotta reiterate that. But Breath of the Wild is exactly what I wanted out of Zelda for the most part. You know, story aside. And, you know, I walking up to a fence and not being able to just hop over it in games has always been a pet peeve of mine, and this game, more than any other game that has ever been made, spits in the face of that notion, so I really appreciate that about Breath of the Wild. And it's, you know, also, like I said, it's kind of what I've always wanted out of Zelda gaming as far as its open world stuff. Now, Tears of the Kingdom, there's a couple things they added in here which I really appreciate, but man, you couldn't have just made a new open world, you guys? What's wrong with you? Anyway, uh, we're here to talk about Breath of the Wild. Oh, you know, it's not perfect. If it were perfect, or at least if it were closer to perfect, it would be up here, or even here, or even here, or even here. But it's not, so it goes right the fuck there. Story's not great. And what's the other thing that I really didn't like about Breath of the Wild? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Zelda's voice acting. Didn't appreciate that. This game shouldn't have even had voice acting. The whole point of putting voice acting into a game, the reason people cry for, oh, why isn't there voice acting in these games, is because of the stories and the characters being engaging enough to have the necessity to have voice acting to begin with. Don't even include voice acting unless you're going to have well-written stories and dialogue. You know, if you don't understand why people are complaining, hey, I want this in a game, don't listen to them, dude. Like, just, if you're going to do it right. And you did not do voice acting right in Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom for that matter. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. Spirit Tracks. We're gonna go with the bottom of B tier because it's pretty barren in the B tier. You know, I like Spirit Tracks more than Phantom Hourglass, I would say. Not by much, but like, you know, a little bit. Temple of the Ocean King versus the Tower of Spirits. I think that's kind of the main reason I would say. And the music, I think, generally is just a little bit more memorable. The theme for Spirit Tracks is, like, I can hum the Spirit Tracks theme right now if I wanted to. You know, the do 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 do. You know, it's like it's got its own kind of musical leitmotif. And Phantom Hourglass doesn't really have anything like that I can really remember, except for like maybe Linebeck's theme, but even that is like, you know, it's not quite the same. Anyway, I'm gonna move on. I like Spirit Tracks. I like Phantom Hourglass. I like Spirit Tracks more than Phantom Hourglass. We're gonna go to Four Swords Adventures. I'm gonna put this. I wonder if those two are supposed to be switched or not. But I'm just gonna leave that there and put this here at the bottom of C tier. Again, multiplayer. I played a lot of this game multiplayer, but I ended up beating it single player. But I think I don't remember how much of it I played multiplayer. But when I did play it multiplayer, I loved it. I loved it. It was a lot of fun, dude. And I really hope I still have this game physically, because if I do, I could probably get that going again. I just have to talk a few friends into it, and I mean, you know, we'll see. We'll see. I might be able to make that happen someday, though. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna get to, let's see, Adventure of Link. We're gonna put him at the top of B tier. Yeah, I like Adventure of Link. It was the first Zelda game I ever remember playing. It's the first video game I ever remember playing. It kicked my ass when I was 3. I ended up getting a 3DS, and I was part of the ambassador program back in the day, because I had bought the 3DS at the $250 price point, so I had this game on my 3DS. And I went back to it, and I played it on there, and I beat it. And the combat's actually really fun. Like, the combat is surprisingly fun. But, you know, oh my god, those temples in the way, that was like, you know, you need a guide to get through that game. If you play that game with a guide, it's a 20-hour game. If you play it without a guide, I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. But I do like it, actually. I do enjoy it quite a bit. So, yeah, you know, this is a pretty accurate tier list for me, I would say. You know, I might actually switch those. Yeah. Yeah, I like A Link Between Worlds, but I like Minish Cap more. I mean, it might just be a nostalgia thing, but I got a sweet spot for Minish Cap for sure. No doubt about that. But yeah, I mean, this is my tier list of all 20 mainline Zelda games. I have beaten all 20 mainline Zelda games, and as a big Zelda fan, this is my ranking for them. Now, I'll probably do a more heavily edited video at some point in the future where I go into the deep dive on each of these and, you know, do, oh, number 20, number 19, number 18, and so on and so forth. Maybe. Gosh, is Skyward Sword? I don't know, I feel like I should put Skyward Sword above Oracle of Seasons. I don't think I should be that harsh on Skyward Sword. Well, anyway, let me know what you guys would do with your tier list. I'm gonna end it there instead of adding all these remasters and originals and shit. But again, like I said, I might do, you know, an actual listing video, kind of like my top 10 games video, which I will be uploading on Friday if everything goes according to plan. So look forward to that. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and yeah, we'll see you all next time.